Hello everyone, in this session we are going to discuss about fractions. So fraction is a number that represents a part of whole. Okay, so here as you can see a rectangle which is divided equally into 8 parts and 3 parts are shaded. So the shaded part, here the definition it says part of whole. So shaded part is 1, 2, 3. Okay, 3 and the total parts is whole part is 8. So 3 by 8 is a fraction. So fraction is a number that represents a part of a whole. Alright. So again here in circle total 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 parts are shaded. Alright. So 5 parts are shaded out of 8 parts. Alright. So that means a fraction is again a part, 5 parts out of 8 parts. Right. So let us move on to the next section to discuss on type of fractions. Proper fraction is a fraction whose numerator is less than denominator. Okay, here in circle as you can see 1, 2, 3. So 3 parts are shaded out of 8. So here upside part is called numerator and downside part is called denominator. Okay, so numerator is lesser than denominator is called the proper fraction. Here in rectangle also as you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 parts are shaded out of 8. Here also as you can see numerator is lesser than the denominator. Okay. So this type of fraction is called proper fraction. Okay, let us move on to the next section for discussing improper fractions. Improper fraction is a fraction where the numerator is larger than the denominator. Okay, here in figure 1 total number of shaded parts are 8, figure 2 8, figure 3 5. Okay, so 8 plus 8 16 plus 5 21. So total shaded figures are 21 and whole part is 8. Okay, so 21 numerator is greater than the denominator. So this type of fraction is called improper fraction. Okay, let us move on to the next section. Mixed fraction is a fraction that combines whole number and a proper fraction. Here whole numbers there are two. Here this is 1 and this is another one. Okay, so 1 plus 1 is 2 and remaining is proper fraction. So proper fraction here it is 5 parts shaded out of 8. So 2 and 5 by 8. Okay, this is something like 2 plus 5 by 8. Okay, both are same. Alright, so let us move to the next section. Unit fraction is a fraction with 1 as a numerator and a whole number for the denominator. Okay, here in circle as you can see 1 part is shaded out of 4 and in square 1 part is shaded out of 4. Okay, in rectangle 1 part is shaded out of 8. Okay, here as you can see in all the cases numerator is 1. Alright, so this type of fraction is called a unit fraction. Alright, let us move on to the next section. Fractions which have the same denominator are called like fractions. Okay, here in circle as you can see 3 parts are shaded out of 8 and in rectangle 5 parts are shaded out of 8. Here as you can see in both the cases denominator is same. Okay, such type of fractions are called like fractions. That is, if all the fractions are having same denominators are called like fractions. Okay, let us move on to the next section. Unlike fractions are fractions that have different denominators. Okay, here as you can see in circle 3 divided by 8 parts. Okay, here 1 divided by 4 and here 5 divided by 6. So here as you can see in all the cases denominator is different, right? Such type of fractions are called unlike fractions. Okay, let us move on to the next section. Equivalent fractions are fractions that have different numerators and different denominators but are equal in values. This part is very important. Okay, so here in figure 1, one part is shaded out of 2, and here figure 2, two parts are shaded out of 4. In figure 3, 4 parts are shaded out of 8. So in all three options, as you can see, the fractions are appears to be different but their values are equal. That can be seen in figure, shaded figures here 1 2 3. So all parts values are same, right? So this type of fractions are called equivalent fractions, and equivalent fractions are obtained by multiplying numerator and denominator with the same number. Here as you can see, I am just multiplying 1 by 2 with 2. Okay, so this will be 2 by 4. Here further again, if we multiply 2 by 4 with 2, we will get how much? 4 by 8, right? So this type of fractions are called equivalent fractions. And in JNV 2024, this question asked like, what happens if we multiply numerator and denominator with the same value, same number? Okay, so the answer is the resultant fraction value will not be changed. Okay, thank you for watching.